me for anything, AlanCoxShow.com. Use the keyword auction, by the way, if you are there. Our holiday bid on CLE online auction is underway now. As of this morning, it will run until next Monday at 4 o'clock. But we do this a few times a year. We do online auctions. We can't even get on these things until you guys go through them. But basically anything from health and fitness to travel, automotive, every sector under the sun, there's amazing deals for you. So you put in a bid, things that you would get way, way, way less than you would normally pay for them, obviously. Appliances, HVAC. So get in there and dig around, and you can maybe get yourself something, maybe get something for somebody else. I don't know.
I'm too competitive for auctions like that, like online. I'd sit and like watch. I've done a couple of them in the past, and I get so worked up. Like when someone will bid me by like 1 cent more, I'm just like, ugh!
Right.
It makes me crazy. Like I want to win it so bad, and then I end up paying.
You could get a
just to win, not to get the deal.
I don't. Yeah, I don't even.
Deal,
that's exactly what it is. I just want to beat the other person. Like that's what
beat the other person.
Well, that's what they're there for.
Yeah, you could get a 1-year membership to Titan's Gym for $120.
That is a really nice gym downtown. They had like a 2 week, like if you buy a month, you get 2 weeks free, something like that. Some weird kind of a deal. When I first moved back to Cleveland, I was working at House of Blues downtown. And because I would park right next to it. And I worked out there for like a month or two, and it was awesome. And that was even 8 years ago.
Yeah.
So that would be really worth it.
So obviously that's something that is more expensive than $120.
Yes.
But if that were the winning bid, that would be you.
That's $10 a month. That's a Planet Fitness membership, man. That's great.
There you go. So there are a lot of things. So you can go to AlanCoxShow.com. You can hit auction in the keyword search, or you can just go to bid on iHeart. Was it bid on CLE? Something like that. But it's the holiday online auction. A lot of good stuff in there. Think about that. Cavaliers are in Boston tonight to play the Celtics at 7:30. So 7 o'clock is when the pregame is going to get going. Is Kyrie playing? Is he healthy?
He plays for the Brooklyn Nets.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I forget that he's not in Boston anymore.
He's out of there.
Who plays for the Celtics? Kevin McHale?
Nope.
It's Joel McHale.
No, he's a football player. Okay, well, anyway, Cavaliers against whoever plays for the Boston Celtics tonight at 7:30 here on WMMS. Joy, by the way, for a lot of people asking me, I haven't mentioned it today, but joy is the word you want to use at CLE Clothing Company this month, whatever's left of it. Whatever you get, you can get 20% off, and they're always getting new things in, and a lot of MMS retro gear, and just you get lost in one of these stores trying to figure out. It's the hardest part of shopping at CLE Clothing is going, all right, now I have a giant stack of things on my arm. Now I've got to winnow them down, something a bit more reasonable. But if you're somebody who says, screw it, buying a huge stack of stuff, just tell them joy when you check out.
What do you
and then
guys
it'll give
want?
you 20% off.
What do you want for Christmas?
Peace on earth.
I can't buy that.
I don't know. What do you want, Dr. Penis?
I am Dr. Penis.
I think, well, I don't know. No one needs to purchase anything for me.
That's not the answer I was looking for.
What was the answer you were
want?
looking for?
Maybe what you want will give us ideas of what we want.
No.
Well,
I don't know what I want either. But
I've already
just,
got
yeah.
something for you.
Oh, yeah?
I've already got something for Bill, and I've already got something for Poundcake.
Oh, you already did
anything
it.
for
I
anybody.
already did it.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to get it done by next week so I can give it to you at our last show.
Yeah, that's usually.
But I have no clue what to get any of you. The garage sale shopping was fun, but I'm like, I would like to get you guys something legit.
Oh, I was
not
gonna
just-
say, you didn't go to any rummage sales last time?
No,
I guess I didn't give you any
know
money
what?
either.
The
There's not
last
any
one
winter
that I
ones.
did, that and
They're
the
not
last
having
one,
yard sales in the wintertime?
when I brought him those shoes and he's like, these probably have bed bugs in it. Then I was like, I don't want to put that stuff in my car. Like that was the last one I
Right.
got you guys because Bill got me all freaked out about bugs and lice and stuff.
Bed bugs in shoes.
How
Yeah.
does one get bed bugs? I've never
They
had
just
it.
travel.
But
Like you just
how?
pick them up.
But
You
where do they
pick them
come?
up anywhere.
Public spaces.
So that
like
means anywhere
hotel
can have 'em?
rooms, yeah. Like waiting rooms can have them. I check hotels like
Religiously, yeah.
Yes,
But
They spread by animals or insects?
insects.
Insects, yeah. So, like, if you just go to, like, a waiting room, they'll link onto whatever clothing you have.
If
and
it's
then they
sitting on
travel
the
with
chair,
you.
and then it gets on your pants, and then it gets into your room, and then it multiplies.
Oh my
and
gosh,
then it has babies.
This happened
and stuff.
years ago.
That's so scary.
Got bed bugs and like I don't know where they came from, but I had them. And
Being
I had
on the
to,
road,
like,
dude, it's
yeah.
terrifying. You can pick
And
it
then-
up anywhere.
This
Hide in your
was-
suitcase. Yeah.
So you just gotta, like, you just gotta be very careful.
I thought it
so
just-
yeah, I always check the bed too, and like I put all my stuff in the bathtub until I check the room.
I leave it like on the just by the door, and I'll put my purse on like the desk.
Yeah.
And then I like pull up all the sheets, put like one knee under the
See,
bed, and I
I-
have my flashlight of my
Yeah.
phone out looking
But
in
I'm,
the
like,
corner.
afraid-
But you're
like-
looking for like that dark kind of
Yeah.
collection
well,
of
you'll
them,
be
or-
able to see them. They look like bugs, but
Yeah.
like so when you pick it up and you can.
But you
I
can
look
see the
along,
traces of it. If you see like little black dots all over like
Yeah.
the corners of it, then
Right.
They're
that's-
like in like the seams almost of the bed. So take your flashlight and look there.
Wow.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I'm waiting for the
I
day
got
that
lucky
I
though
can
because
cuss
like I
out a
found mine
booker.
like early,
Yeah.
so I was able to get rid of
I
them
thought
before
they-
they like started like really
Because
digging in.
yeah,
I thought they came from like filth, like
no.
like.
Well, usually
dirty
when
people.
people are
That probably
dirty
doesn't
and
help.
gross,
Yeah.
it doesn't because they're not cleaning and they're
Yeah.
not really caring
They're
where
not
they're
looking
That's when you
staying
get
and stuff.
infested.
Yes.
Like when you get infested when you're
This is making
like
me itch.
just hearing about it, or like you're just like yeah, there's something going on, but I don't know, and then you just let them like fester and just they just keep reproducing.
I've traveled a lot, and I've never taken that many precautions, and I've just been lucky. I've never
Well,
had
and
an
it's
issue
also
with
the
them.
types of places you're not that like nicer hotels or whatever don't get them,
Right.
but they
They'll
usually are
take
better
care of
about
it, yeah.
cleaning it and staying up on those type of things. It's when you're staying in some real shady motel that's $30 a night and they're not they don't care.
Like an XL Inn.
Yeah.
Bedbugs are elusive creatures, so they're always playing hard to get.
What does that mean?
It means they're just like
What does what mean?
Elusive.
Do you know what playing hard to get means?
Oh. Yes, I do.
There you go.
Then you're halfway there. You're not gonna get them all in one fatal swoop.
Had to get one in before the end of the show, right?
Get all of them in, yes.
Oh,
What does elusive mean? That's an honest question from you.
I don't know. The definition escapes me.
there he is.
Yeah.
Keep thinking I have it, and then it's gone.
Yeah, okay. I mean, he's so you get it now, Poundcake? Like it's elusive, yeah?
Yes, they're hard to catch.
Yeah,
hard to
there you
get.
go. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Okay.
Like an elusive criminal?
On the loose, I get it.
Yeah.
No, it's not spelled like that. Do you think it's spelled like that?
No, I don't.
But that's the context.
But
that's his
how
mnemonic device?
That's how I have to think about it. Like loose, hard to get. Like
Okay.
on the loose, I get it.
Okay.
Elusive.
every which way but elusive.
Alan, I was born in 1972, and I just now ate my first bag of peanuts with the shells on, and it's a different world.
How'd it go? Did you?
And they were badass.
All
he
right.
says.
Eh?
Seems like
Single
you would,
guy?
It just seems like you would.
Handsome?
It seems like you would cut the roof of your mouth doing that.
Not any more than Lucky Charm. Not Lucky Charms. Captain Crunch.
Why? Because
Well, that's
you,
a lot.
It's no. What I'm saying is, it's not as bad as you think it is. I'm telling you.
you soften up the shells with your mouth and
like
your
suck
mouth
off.
spits.
You like suck off the salt and then you like chew it.
suck off the salt.
Yeah.
All right.
Seriously.
No, I understand.
That's
okay.
like part
I
of
don't
it.
know
The
if that one is
saltiness
clean.
of it is, you know,
All right. Well, I'm very proprietary about my peanuts, so
eat one with the shell on.
okay.
I'll swallow a
Tell
cherry
you
pit.
what.
You eat one with the shell on.
We'll both come away changed people.
Right.
Yes. Finding our former lives will become elusive. If they have peanuts in the shell at our holiday company party tonight.
Soiree.
Yeah. I doubt that they will because there's probably nothing German about that. But
It's like all carbs, pretzels, and I hope there's pierogies, but I don't. I like keep telling myself there's going to be pierogies, and I don't think that there are.
oh, I bet there will be.
You think? I've been
I
looking
bet there
forward
will
to it
be.
for a couple days now.
I recall last year there were a couple of big tables
I
of
would
food.
like
They had
a-
a nice
I
spread.
would
Yeah,
like
they
a
have.
pierogi.
There's plenty of food. I don't know if there's pierogies, but I feel like there were.
We talked about it last week.
Do you need a giant gravy boat full of sour cream for those?
Well, I brought
Lactose
Lactaid.
and-
I
yeah.
brought Lactaid just in case there is
Oh,
pierogies.
so you were gonna get your dump on, yeah.
I told you. So today was supposed to be like my first day back to because I'm home for the next 6 weeks. So to really get back into my routine. And so yesterday for lunch I had Funyuns and a Twix bar and a Pepsi Max. while I was driving on the way home.
Wait, give that to me again.
I had a bag of Funyuns,
Yeah.
a Twix bar, and
Yeah.
a Pepsi Max.
That was all day, or that was a meal?
That was during my drive.
During your drive.
So I had like hotel breakfast before that, and then like
Funyuns, Pepsi Max,
Twix bar,
and a Twix bar.
and then when I got home, I caught the last quarter of the game at a bar that had $2 tacos. So just like beef and lettuce.
So
and
like
whatever.
when you're on the road and you get to a rest stop or something, you won't. Now these days you can go to a rest stop and they will have fruit. You wouldn't get like an apple or
I
something.
normally do, but
Yeah.
I knew today was going to be my day back. Gonna go shopping, gonna get my stuff together.
Gotcha.
So I was like, eat whatever you want today. So
Gotcha.
I went for the Twix and the
I can get
Funyuns.
apples at the grocery store.
Correct.
Gotcha.
So then I had tacos. Well, I watched the last quarter of the game, and then I ordered a pizza and ate all.
Damn it.
I ate all of it. I ate an entire
What
small
size
pizza.
pizza?
Small.
Well, that's small though.
It was a 10-inch pizza, so it's bigger than a personal pizza. But I ate.
You made it a personal
I
pizza.
ate all 6 pieces of it, and my body has been just not happy all
Rejecting
day
you
today.
all day.
I don't think
So-
6 pieces of pizza is a lot though. Like
And they're
I
like
love
the smaller ones. Like
Yeah.
they're not the
Yeah,
big
that's
pieces.
not that
They're
big.
like
you were telling me about that earlier. I'm like, yeah, that's
because I ate the
nothing.
whole
Like,
pizza.
Yeah,
I
because
just
but like
like-
again, that's 6 small pieces. Like,
I have eaten
when
a
you eat-
whole
And it was a veggie
large
pizza. Yeah, it was a whole.
Yeah.
It was a veggie pizza with chicken on it. So it's not like it's a
and there's
super
also
unhealthy.
like
but
different levels of that. Even like where if you get like a thin crust pizza, you eat a large one. Like that's like you're like, oh, I don't feel good about myself. But if you eat like 4 or 5 pieces of like thick, like
Yes.
Angelo style
Yes.
pizza,
Or it's
you're
like
like,
cake, basically.
what am I doing with myself?
Right.
I better eat the rest of this just to,
right?
so I'm not tempted to do it tomorrow.
Well, I almost left 2 pieces because I was like, oh, I'll eat these tomorrow. I love
Mm-hmm.
cold pizza for breakfast. I was like, I'll eat these tomorrow for breakfast. And I was like, no, tomorrow's the healthy day. So I texted my girlfriend, Gab, who sits in on here when I'm out. I was like, hey, I'm going to the gym this morning if you want to come with me. And she's like, oh, I'm on my way to a spin class. So instead, I went back to sleep and did not go to the gym.
She's living a very different life than you are.
And now I'm like looking forward to the pierogies and stuff. So I'm
That's
like,
wthere I think
I'll
it's
start
interesting.
Tomorrow.
I think it's interesting when pizza places, and I don't know that I've seen this very often, but you get regular crust or thin crust, and there are places that offer thick crust. I'm like, who's wanting more crust?
Did you see on
like thicker pizza bread?
On,
What's the point of that?
The Rock's Instagram page? So he's always posting his cheat meals, right? If you
Yeah.
follow him, he posted that he orders double like bread pizza, where he'll get 2 crusts on 1 pie as a cheat meal. So instead of like 2 pies and then the toppings on top of it.
Yeah.
That's one of his cheat meals. So
I mean,
it's
The
like a
Rock, because he
double-
burns it off so much. Like
Right.
The Rock's cheat meals look like one of those 600-pound life shows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want The Rock to just let it go for like 2 years.
just blow up.
Just all cheat meals all the time and become
The mound.
yeah, just the blob.
The whale.
Yeah,
He would lose it back though. I mean, he'd probably
That's
have
what I'm
stretch
saying,
marks
like,
and
yeah.
stuff, but he would lose it back.
but you get stretch marks even if you have muscle.
Right, I'm saying,
Yeah.
but he would probably get like fat people stretch marks. Have you ever seen someone who has like abs after they've lost 100 pounds? It'd be like that.
That's not even stretch marks. That's loose skin.
Yeah.
Like,
Skin
that's
apron.
different. Yeah.
Sure.
Sure. I believe the proper medical nomenclature. A lot of people telling me that there's cyanide in cherry pits and I'm going to die. Yes, and there's
Ooh.
arsenic in
Trying,
apple seeds.
yeah.
Listen, it's in such... You'd have to eat a barrel of them to even get sick. So those people love to tell each other those stories. But
Well, I bought.
they're in such infinitesimal amounts.
How do you say it? Is it poinsettias? Poinsettias?
I say poinsettias, but I might be mispronouncing. it.
Okay.
I also say miniature.
Boy, I bought one of
I
those.
always said
and
poinsettias.
people are like, it's gonna die in a month. I'm like, I don't need
I don't
it
need
after
it.
a month.
Right. It's like this is a
Calm
Christmas
down.
decoration.
It's
yeah.
like, this is not a year-round plant.
So it's gonna die soon. Yeah, I don't care.
Oh, you mean like every other flower?
Yeah. Like I'm not.
I bought it though, and I had to Google because it's like that myth that they're poisonous to animals. So I was worried that if my cat were to get into it, she would die. But it's like you have to eat a pound of the leaves in order for it to actually have any kind of
Yeah.
an effect on you.
All right.
I
Well,
didn't
I'll
know
get
that.
you one too then.
Who was telling you that the poinsettias were going to die?
I don't know. People on my Instagram story when I'm posting.
Oh,
Kaylee, the
strangers.
Yeah,
horticulturist.
well, she told me
Okay.
too. Yeah, and the people were like, as Wanda, who just was in here recording a commercial for me, she mentioned that I was posting thirst traps. I'm like, what are you talking about, thirst traps? I don't post any pictures of myself like ever. And she's like, no, your stuff. Those are thirst traps for ladies. And I was
Flowers
like
and
having a
stuff.
nice apartment.
like,
Yeah.
an apartment and stuff. So she's like, that little fireplace thing you got going, and your cute little kitchen and everything. Like, it's just
Your blue
Yeah.
fireplace?
yeah. Everybody, girls
Mood
see that and
lighting.
they go, I like that.
Guy
But
who has his
anyway,
stuff
so I
together.
get posting that stuff, and like the poinsettias, like a lot of people just go, oh, those are pretty, which is all you need to say. You don't go, oh, those are gonna die.
I don't normally find flowers pretty, but these flowers.
Yeah.
Just annoying.
Yeah.
It's just the things that people think they need to tell me that I don't like. Like I'm shocked. Like, oh my god, I had no idea that these flowers would die in a month.
People want to be part of your life,
my
Bill.
God. That's fine, but
They
just
wanna be
say,
part of
oh,
your
those are
life.
pretty. I don't need. And then also assume most of the time if you're saying something. And I like replying with people. I like interacting with people. I don't want to discourage people, but just think like maybe I won't tell them something like that. Don't be like, oh, your poinsettias are going to die, as if I wouldn't know that already.
What I always appreciate are when people will leave a comment on a photo about something that is not the center of attention in the photo. Like they've clearly zoomed in and found some arcane piece of information to then ask me about. I'm like, I didn't even notice that was in there.
Right,
Why
right,
are you
right.
zooming in on the photo? I made it pretty clear what the focus of this is supposed to be. Feel free to dig in, but I don't have an answer for you. What's that book up there in the corner? I don't know.
This isn't even my house.
You don't
I
read.
have
Who
no
are you
idea.
trying to fool?
Right.
What are you asking me for?
I do like when they'll
If you
point
were
out
reading, it
something.
would be on Instagram.
When they point out something funny that I didn't notice, like someone's face.
Yeah,
in the
that's
back,
great.
That's
Yes.
great. But when they're just being nitpicky because there's nothing else to, like, it's a good picture and they want to say something.
I guess I don't even see it as like nitpicky. It's just very, very strange to me. You're zooming in, and then you go, oh, I got a comment on that. And tick, 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 tick. Send. Because I'm like, I'm not.
They're bored.
I'm not. Because I almost never ever respond to people on Instagram.
I do a pretty good job. I try to at least.
I like
Comments
most of
on
the times.
photos.
Messages,
You guys post a lot more than I do too.
Yeah.
More
and
messages.
she posts a lot more, like
Stories.
Well, no, you do. I do a decent amount of stories, but you do a lot of. Here's my pictures of me.
Yeah.
Like that's primarily what you do.
Yeah.
Legit
Whereas I
thirst
try to-
traps.
Yeah, like I
No,
try to
they're
do
not.
more.
Yeah.
One thirst trap, and it's not even that bad. The picture of me in front of that vault is like the closest I've posted to a thirst trap in a very long time. I noticed that I was going back through my own feed because I'm narcissistic, and I was like, when I was chubby, I was posting a lot more selfies with my boobs out and things like that.
Because
And,
you had fatter boobs.
because I had fatter boobs and I needed the compliments. I needed the fire emojis. I needed the heart eyes. I needed that. And I'm like, man, because I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, I feel like I haven't posted a selfie in a minute. And then I was like scrolling back. I was like, man, this is just all my face.
And then you get thin and you're more confident, and people will make comments, and you go, I'm not just a pretty face, guys. Why are you
There's more
focusing on
to
my
me than
breasts?
that."
What do you mean you rewatched the video of my Warburg malfunction 100 times? What? 2 years ago, you would have loved that.
There'd have been a lot more to see.
Yeah, look at this. Your cup runneth over.
This time last year, 3 more cup sizes.
Man, 3 more? You didn't go
2.
down.
I
You
was
went
a double
down 2
D.
cup
I was
sizes?
a double D and now I'm a C.
Dude.
I don't
Talk
think you're
about
a C.
sloppers.
I am.
I think you're a nice girl.
Oh, I was like,
You went from a double D to a C.
It was like the first place I started to lose weight, and definitely where I've lost the most weight from. Because it was like I had gone
It's
down.
ironic.
I had gone down a full
Don't you
cup
think?
size before my stomach or legs moved at all. So it was like one of those where I was.
Losing all the boob weight.
I lost
Pear
all the
shaped.
boob
That's the way I
weight.
want to keep.
Not even really pear shaped because like my arms weren't any thinner. It like I always gain and lose weight in my chest. Always. That's
It was
the
like
first
gravity
place.
was pulling the excess weight down your body.
Yes,
Yeah.
because I still had a big old weird looking belly, and now my
Like,
boobs
why
are
you're
smaller.
I went up 2 shoe sizes.
Right.
Before I-
It just keeps going down. My knees are huge.
Weight loss is
Talk about knockers. Those
Oh
are my
man,
knees.
get a bra for those patella. Massive.
It's one of those things where, like with boobs, I have big hands. So
Oh.
it'll be like a girl. She'll have like C's. You're like, oh, this is nice, and then I'll go and get them, and then they're just like,
It's not even like palming a basketball.
it's like yeah, it's like
little.
baseball. It's like oh, these are they look so great, and
Yeah.
they still feel great, and I like everything about them, but they're not that handful that I was hoping for.
Bill's like, do you mind if I hold them like a joint between index finger and middle finger?
Like a crab?
Is that okay with you? Yeah.
You know.
Pigeon.
All right, listen. Let's get out of here.